Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and my guests are Jamie McKittrick and Josh Mayfield from UMSL Theater and Cinema Arts production of The Birds. Jamie is the director. Josh, you are a puppet actor. Jamie, give us a little bit of a synopsis of The Birds.
Sure. So The Birds was written back in around 417 BCE.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, ancient Greek, right? And it's part of this old comedy form. And Aristophanes wrote it. He's like the master comedian. And it's the big ideas are totally relevant today. I adapted it to use more contemporary language so that we'd understand and kind of translated some of the jokes to make sense for us. But the big narrative of it is there are these two guys from Athens who are totally fed up with city life. They're like, we want to get off the grid. I don't want to pay taxes anymore. I'm done having to owe debts. I'd really like to have all the wonderful things that Athens has to offer, like arts and leisure and clubs, but I don't want to pay anything for it. So they go in search of this bird that was once a king that the gods turned into a bird to get some sort of information. They figure since he can fly around and has the brain of a man, he'd know a good place to settle. So they go over there and they're like, this is what we're looking for. Have you seen any place? And Terry in our production says, no, this place doesn't exist where you want all of these free luxuries and amenities without paying into it. It just doesn't happen. And then one of the men in particular, Ty in our version, starts to get this idea, because they're kind of con men, these two men, that what he should do is convince the birds to let them be a part of their society and to rule the air, which is between the gods and man. Mm-hmm. And that what they have to do is build a city and build a wall, build a huge wall that will keep the gods from the humans, and that they'll have to pay to build this wall and to be able to get in touch with each other, and then have the birds rule the world.
Oh, wow. Okay. And it's just interesting to think about how long ago this play was written. I mean, we can't even imagine.
Right.
Josh, in your experience when you were reading the play, when you're performing, how relevant do you find it to be to things that go on today?
So reading through the play, for the instance, the big wall. So I think that can be attributed to a certain someone that is, kind of the ruler of a certain place, and forcing the two parties to pay for it and stuff like that. And then there's the just wanting to escape from, the everyday society, but just trying to keep the things that you want, but not the things that you have to do.
So you feel like there's still a lot of commonality between the experience of those men in 400 BC to today in 2017. And how interesting is that? And also historically it shows you that things really change and don't change. We come back, but we always get through it, right? We always get to the other side. Okay, so you're a puppet actor, Josh. What does that mean? We talked a little bit about that in the last segment. Are all of the performers puppet actors in this show, or just you?
No, not all of the puppets and not just me. All of the performers, everybody has their own set of who they are. So there's the two main humans are Ty and Yuli. They are not puppets. They do eventually change into birds, but they are not puppets. The four members of the bird chorus are all puppets. We have me, the leader of the delegation of the birds, which is the peacock, the chorus leader. And then we have a flamingo, we have a chicken, and we have a flock of seagulls. And we're all different mechanisms, if you want to think of the puppets as that. I am more of the actual body of the puppet, and as well as the flamingo is as well. But the flamingo has a different mechanism for how the face moves and everything like that. I have my own, and she has hers. Then we have the chicken, which is kind of a full body puppet, just like that kind of sits in front of him and he controls everything.
Got it.
And then the flock of seagulls is 3 birds on a post, and she controlled how they
by one
move.
person. Interesting. All right, so lots of great, exciting things going on at UMSL Theater. This performance sounds like it's a lot of fun for the performers, the director, and also for the audience as well. What are the dates and times?
They're October 12th through the 15th. It's 8 o'clock. Oh shoot, I hope that's
That's
right.
okay. We don't have to
Yeah.
know the times because
Yeah.
we know people can get it on the website.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they can get it on the website. I know definitely a matinee on Sunday, but yeah, I
Perfect.
think
So,
8 o'clock the
evening
other days.
and matinees. There you go.
Yes,
So
there we go.
You'll find a time that works for you. Okay, you can purchase tickets for the Birds by visiting touhill.org. That's what we're missing, that website. There's more STL Live after this. Stay with us.